Scott Karosa, Las Vegas Real Estate and Mortgages, recently shared some thoughts regarding how Netflix account help you qualify for a mortgage. Ideally, prospective home buyers have a miles-long credit report that leaves little doubt about their ability and willingness to repay debt. That's clearly not always the reality on the ground, a fact not lost on mortgage lenders. Consumers with a positive but thin credit profile may still be able to secure financing. Success may hinge on what kind of non-traditional credit you can show to support your creditworthiness, be it a P.O. box, a book club membership, or even a Netflix account. That's one more reason why it's important to stay on top of all your recurring accounts, even if they don't ultimately report to the major credit bureaus. Scott Karosa also shared about scores in your credit card. In addition to the scores, lenders also want to see a certain number of trade lines, which is how mortgage folks refer to credit accounts. Do you have a car loan? That's a trade line. How about a credit card? Boom, another trade line. These accounts reflect in part your reliability and your potential as a credit risk. A strong credit profile typically includes old trade lines that are still active in both installment accounts, student loans or a mortgage, and revolving accounts like credit cards. When you're ready to try and pre-qualify for a home loan, lenders will need to conduct a hard inquiry. They'll be looking for a minimum credit score, often using the middle of the three bureau scores. They'll also want to see a certain number of trade lines. 3 is a fairly common number, typically with at least a 12-month history. If you don't know where your credit currently stands, you should check your credit score using the free credit report card, which grades you on each of the 5 major factors lenders will examine. You should also pull a copy of your full credit report. You can do this for free, so you can spot any potential negative accounts that might keep you from getting a home loan. But there's more. According to Scott Karosa, Las Vegas Real Estate and Mortgages, as set out below. If prospective home buyers don't have a long credit report, mortgage lenders may be skeptical about their ability and willingness to repay their debt. But those with a thin credit profile may still be able to show they're worth the risk by showing off their non-traditional credit. Lenders aren't only looking at your credit score, but also they like to see a certain number of trade lines or credit accounts, such as car loans and credit cards. Strong credit profiles usually consist of old trade lines that are still active, such as student loans or a mortgage, and revolving accounts, such as credit cards. Lenders typically like to see around 3 trade lines with at least a year-long history in an applicant's credit profile. For borrowers who come up short on credit accounts, non-traditional trade lines may help support their case, although not all lenders will accept alternative credit accounts.